it's still one of the standout immersive events that I have attended in my life, much more than just a game. I mean, the level of emotional involvement that I think we all felt throughout the weekend was spectacular. Visually, and essentially memorable in every way.
Very, very privileged to be a part of something so incredible and raised the standard of interactive storytelling to such a huge height. Um, but sad. I really miss it. And one of the really nice things is, particularly on Facebook, the messages and the little things, discussions that are going on from all the other people that were there. It's really quite intense, and it shows that everybody really misses being part of this because it was something so big.
Production quality was just off the scale in comparison with anything I've been to previously, and proved that spectacular can be achieved on a relatively modest budget.
Just so much more immersive, so much more believable, so much more interactive than any of the other games I've ever played in.
I'm really grateful that I was able to take part in this game. I think it will be talked about in live role-playing circles for years. I'm relieved because I don't have to be terrified anymore for quite a while. Sad because I don't expect other games to match up. And sad because the event organisers won't do anything for at least the next few years.
It's made me kind of reevaluate my relationship with the medium as a whole and with what I can expect from a game and to take away from a game. Um, it certainly offered a glimpse into the potential of these kind of events, and what we can now do with modern technology and the right people sourcing the special effects. It's left me wanting to write and run another interactive event of my own. And it's left an emotional legacy behind, in that there was a camaraderie shared amongst some of the players that I think we'll continue to share, even though we're no longer those characters that experienced the events of that weekend.
I think this game's achieved a higher order of magnitude of reality through the design, and it'll be a benchmark against which other games are measured.
I'm still having dreams of being my character, even though it's more than a week on from that. And some horrible things kicked off in my personal life this week, and I found myself dealing with them more as Nancy would have done rather than as Rachel would. So I think having played in that game has given me a lot more of my confidence back in myself. So that's a very good thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite sad because I'm fairly certain it's going to be a long while before I'll be at an event which will reach that same level of brilliance. It also really stood out to me about being about emotions and family relationships. Both, a lot of LRPs or freeforms that I've been involved in have been very political in nature, and this was really emotional. It also made me realise that actually I really like period clothing.
I'm really glad I'm answering this with 2 weeks space, because it's taken me about 2 weeks to come down, really, get my nervous system back to normal after the game. I've been very much shaken up.
Scary, immersive, incredible, interactive, and massive suspension of disbelief. I just think that the entire team have done an amazing job and completely raised the bar for any style of interactive storytelling, and I don't think anything else will ever scare me quite as much as this did. So a huge thank you and a huge well done to all those involved. Thanks.
The effects, they've made me think quite deeply about the nature of lived experience and how you can tell the difference between a real and imaginary threat and the fact that the body can't. A good positive effect is I feel much more alive, having, like wired my nervous system up to the mains for 48 hours.
A living, breathing experience of a haunted family in their home at Christmas.
For me, it was a near perfect interactive experience, and I can't see how it could have been bettered.
The best ghost story I've ever been in.
Exciting, immersive, brilliant. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you.